Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's been a while since I've done a video, but let me turn down this radio a little bit. It's been a minute since I did a YouTube video, so I'm gonna jump on here and we're gonna talk about some stuff. I don't know, whatever just pops into my mind, I guess. But I just like to I would just like to sorry about that. I was reading a text. I want to start off with talking about I can't even remember what we left off on my last video of talking about life, but I'll rephrase some stuff here. Um, Basically, when I was, whoops, when I was about 3 months old, my babysitter shook me. Ever since then, I've always had problems in school. I've uh, I've ended up with some disabilities like ADHD. So yeah, that's what's going on with me. But I just like to come back and say that I'm back on bouncing around from job to job, which I did not want to do. I think I've done a video when I was last working at Arby's. I don't, or not Arby's, Wendy's or McDonald's, something like that. But I just want to say that I want to see this younger generation not do what I'm doing. I want to see them get a job. I want to see them succeed in life. I got a lot of younger kids around my town that look up to me. They always want to talk to me. They sometimes they'll ask me questions about stuff. If I don't know, I don't know. But I try to answer the best I can. A lot of these middle school, a couple of high school, and mainly middle school and high school kids I know from just hanging around town doing my singing or whatever. But you know, I just don't want to see people fail in life like I have. I I feel like I've been a burden on myself, and I've let people down. I've treated people like crap, and I don't want to see me putting that on those kids or those kids that look up to me. So I don't know what else I need to do, but I'm not trying to. I'm focusing on being on my medication. Um, so I've been taking my medication for about 2 weeks now again, uh, and that's going good so far. But hang on, let me turn on the fan, guys. I'm sweating. Don't mind my room. It's a little trashy, but that's what I do. I end up being lazy and not taking care of stuff. This is where I sleep on. It's my couch. And then I got a chair over there that my dad was on. Throw away. I'll be getting another vehicle here soon, and trying to go forward with that. Yeah. So that's what's going on with me. I just want to just say I've been through a lot with going to counseling. If I need somebody to talk to, I try to talk to somebody. I just I get nervous talking about stuff in my life because I feel like people are just gonna put me down when I talk to them. So like it's just if you got somebody that you want to talk to or you need to talk to, you don't know where to turn. I've talked to my pastors before. I go to a couple of churches, but mainly I try to stay with the one next door to my house because I mow for them. just a small church. Um, or I usually go up by the Twisty Freeze called the River of Delta. They opened up a new one in Wasion on 108, just north of the fairgrounds. So I've got a couple people I can talk to. I've talked to the sheriff's department before. If anybody needs somebody to talk to, I may not have the right answer, but I can sure promise you that I will sit here and listen to what you have to say. I may not be able to answer your questions if you have questions, or you don't think I'm listening, but I do, and because like I said, I go to counseling, and I try to take that stuff from my counselor and pass it on to you guys that need a helping hand in life. I learned to not. I just can't learn to say no. When somebody needs help with something, I'm on it. If I can do it, I'm on it. Like, there's been times I've helped people with money for gas, or tried to mow their yard because their mower is broke. Um, Stuff like that. I'm wanting to learn on how to work on mechanical stuff, like my mowers, for example, small engines. Once I get this vehicle, I'm going to learn on how to do it myself, or watch YouTube videos, or try to get my dad to help me if I need help. Don't be afraid to ask somebody for help or ask somebody for questions. The worst they can say is no, and then move on and find somebody else. But me, when I was younger, and it was a lot worse when my parents got divorced. I think right after my brother graduated, and I was having a lot of stress and anxiety at the time, and I just let it go through my head and had suicidal thoughts. But if you guys are ever to that point, please go talk to somebody, get help, go talk to a counselor, go talk to somebody that will listen. It's just life's too difficult, or not difficult, life's too hard, or life's too easy to not talk to somebody, because I've had a couple people that I cared about when I was in school that committed suicide or overdosed, because the schools would throw it under the bus like nothing would even happen, or like nothing happened. It's just, I just don't know what I need to say to you guys, but it's just to the point where ever since COVID hit, I think this whole country and around the world has just gotten worse, because people were crammed into the house for a while. Nobody was allowed to go out. So I think that's what got through people's minds to be the way they are now. But I'm just wanting to tell you guys that if you ever need help or need somebody to talk to, don't be afraid to get help or go ask somebody. It's just, life's too short to not even get help or talk to somebody about it. You will feel better about yourself if you take, like, if the doctor prescribes you for medication for your for ADHD or whatever it is. I don't take my prescription on a daily basis like I'm supposed to. It's 2 weeks now that I've finally started taking my medication on a regular basis. But if the doctor prescribes you on a medication for bipolar or ADHD or attention, which is ADHD, attention deficit disorder, like any kind of medical related that the doctor prescribes you to, just, I know a lot of people are hard out there. They don't want to take their medication, because I've always heard people say, oh, well, I'm gonna die anyway. Well, yeah, but we'll miss you if you guys don't do what I mean, some medication does. Some medication will end up. I know my grandpa was in hospice not even a couple of nights, and I was with my grandma, which is my dad's mom, when her and my grandpa were still together. Uh, that night, and my dad came home or came back to pick me up at my grandma's, and I didn't have mom wasn't in the car or in the van when we had our minivan at the time, and I asked dad what's going on, and the night before I fought with them about staying with grandpa because that was close to him, and it was just it hit hard even though I wasn't there to stay the night with him on his last night. It was hard for me because I was fighting with my parents to let me stay there, and I'm glad I didn't after that. To this day, I still have issues where I feel like I'm missing a part of my life because I never got to say goodbye to my grandpa. Um, Stuff can happen like that really quick, guys. One minute somebody's there that you care about and love, and next minute or next morning or within 10 minutes of you being gone, you get a phone call and life can turn like that. It's just too much. I used to be emotional at funerals, but I've learned to get over it. I'm growing and maturing a lot better than I have when I was younger. And sorry, I got a dry nose because the air. But it's just, you guys, it's too much for anything, and I just I don't want to see older generation, my generation, or the younger new generation not get help or talk to somebody when they need help or when they need somebody to talk to. Heck, I I may take it a little too far when I'm out walking around talking crap about people, but behind their backs, that's the worst part. And with me taking my medication, I've been focused a lot better. Um, so it's just, and I've taken the same medication for since I was 7 years old, and I'm gonna be 29 in July, you guys. So it's some medication works for people and some medication don't. If it don't work for you, please try to get something else. It's just, I'm not telling you what you guys need to do and what you can't do, but the matter of the fact is, when you guys are down or something, it's just, I know I'm like that a lot, and people question me. I'm fine, and when they ask me, I'm like, I'm fine. Just like the TikTok video I did a while back, where when it says, "What's the worst lie you've told?" and it's when somebody says, "Oh, I'm fine," and it hits hard, dude. And finally, when it crumbles all up into one little your mind, it's just, it breaks out and you lose yourself. And I've done that before, and I don't want to have that happen again. So I'm just wanting to let you guys know that if you ever need help or you need somebody to talk to, let me know and I will talk to you guys. If you're around my area and you need somebody to talk to, if you're on my Facebook, message me. I'll give you my phone number. We can talk. We can go out to eat or something and talk about stuff. You guys just don't let it get to the part where it crumbles up into your brain to where it finally just gets bigger and bigger, and the next thing you know, you just let it all out at once. Don't do that. If you need somebody to talk to somebody. I'm here for you guys. Like I said at the beginning of the video, I don't care if I don't know the answer to your problem or I can't give you a better solution to the problem. I'll still be here to listen. That's what counselors are for too. If you guys, if I can't figure it out, I'll tell you to go talk to a counselor or go talk to somebody that has a better idea of what to do, because I'm still learning on myself. And my with me having jobs back and forth as well, it's hard because my ADHD, like I'm capable of getting a job. I'm uh able to fill out the application, but it's hard for me to stay focused and maintain my focus and stay on the same track. I get so good at doing something for a while, and the next thing you know, it just goes downhill. Completely go downhill, and I lose it again. And I go back to stage one where I'm out mowing yards again. But I still want to mow yards, and I still want to do my side jobs like that. But my parents, my step, my dad and my stepmom eventually are gonna move, and I need to get a job that can pay me good, so that way I can get my own apartment, I can get my own place, I can save money. I'm trying to get to myself to where I can save money. I have I'll actually show you guys, because Chime is a really good thing that I have, which this is a credit builder credit card. As you can see down there at the bottom, well, I don't know if you can really see that. It says credit Visa credit card. This is my Visa debit card through Chime. I when I get jobs that take taxes out, I put my money on this so that way I can build, because this helps you build your if you have no credit or bad credit or whatever, it helps you build your credit. And I've learned to keep that just so that way uh, I have them with me at all times. But you know, not everybody gets approved for stuff, but if you pay your bills on time, which my dad's always told me, if you pay stuff on time or do stuff with, which I got a couple things in collections. I got a phone bill that's in collections. I got a hospital bill that just went into collections. I got a $500 repair bill that I have to pay my uncle's father-in-law for working on one of my mowers that I don't even have anymore. But if you pay all that stuff on time, that's when your credit goes up. I've heard, I'm not gonna give no names, but I've heard people saying that they've had good credit or great credit. The highest credit score you can get is I think an 840 or 850, something like that. And there was somebody I know that's got a credit score of just a little over 800. But it's just a matter of the fact, you guys, that just shows you that if you push yourself to doing something, you can do it. Push yourself every day. Like I'm pushing myself to take my medication. This here are my Abilifys I take at night. These help for my I have to look it up again, but I may be wrong. But my Abilify, I think, is supposed to help with my concentration and focus. My Cetera is supposed to help with my moods, which I don't like taking the Cetera because it's a capsule like that big and it leaves a dry feeling in my throat. But if I drink water with it, which I got 4 cases of waters out in the other part of the sunroom that I got when the grocery store had a $4.99 deal on Ice Mountain water, and I bought like 8 or 9 cases of it. But it's just a matter of the fact, if you stick yourself to it and do it over and over and over again, you will get better at it. So it's just, you guys gotta I still do. I think about stuff in the morning. Like tonight, I still have to go brush my teeth. I might shave again tonight, even though I just showered the other night and I shaved. Stuff like that. I'm gonna get me a little paper or uh, something like a chart that says this day do this day do this, that kind of thing. I had a calendar which I don't know where I might have thrown away when I cleaned my room the last time. That I wanted to put certain stuff down. So it's just stuff like that, you guys. So just I don't know, just don't overwhelm yourself to where you push yourself to doing something that you shouldn't be doing. Like I said in the beginning, if you guys need somebody to talk to, please talk to me. I may not get the best advice, but I may be able to help you. I may not be able to. All it matters is you got somebody there to listen to you. So I'm out of here, you guys. It is 10:26 where I'm at, and I'm gonna go take a shower, shave, and clean up and get ready for bed. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.